Watching the demise of the friend group and the emotions that came from it, honestly, we know how a Bravo scandal goes. That's a lie. Do you think her biggest fear was losing Kyle or losing the money?
She knew she lost
Reality
the
notoriety.
friends. It gets to the point when she opens her mouth, batshit
Every
crazy
time.
patula.
Batshit Batula. That told everyone about our arrangement. No one had a negative reaction. To your face, are you
Why
crazy?
did it matter
And
about
then,
everybody else's reaction? Why does everyone else need to weigh in on your relationship for you to make a decision?
well, you want to weigh in? Let's weigh in on her
Carl
formula.
Radke is telling you that your life is a mess and you need to get it together. You need to really contemplate where you're at and what trajectory you want to go on.
Nobody does petty quite like New York.
Because why move on peacefully when we can spiral publicly?
Welcome to reality in 5D.
Where the rent is criminal.
And the brunches are hostile. Let's spill. Okay, so we couldn't make it through Summer House, but we did watch all 3 parts of the reunion.
And like Lindsay said, we learned absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. And I want to say, from the bottom of my heart, fuck you, West and Amanda.
Oh.
Because quite frankly, I have never, ever felt a shred of empathy for Kyle in 10 years on Summer House. And he left that reunion looking like a completely different person. He won over brownie points.
I saw the most growth from him.
Was well spoken and calm and collected. And I'm not talking beta blocker calm, like his soon to be ex-wife and ex-best friend across the way.
Are they soon to be ex-wife? Because I'm pretty sure they're like still married and still, I don't know what they're doing, but they've got a situationship for sure.
Every time West and Amanda's face was shown on the screen, it made my blood pressure rise.
I know, I was right next to you.
They're vile. They're literally vile on every level.
I mean, agreed. And I just felt like they were just trying to like endure it, and they just kept quiet. Like, I'm not going to give them anything. I'll just like say I'm sorry.
Take a beating. That's what the people want.
Yeah.
That's not what we want. We want answers.
We wanted the timeline. Didn't Jesse post that timeline?
He did. And honestly, it's a lot to read on here, but everyone should go to his Instagram and read it. And it makes sense. And honestly, watching it back as a viewer, I had all of those same concerns. So, I don't know. Watching the demise of the friend group and the emotions that came from it, honestly, we know how a Bravo scandal goes. We saw Scandival ruin Vanderpump Rules. They got maybe 1-2 seasons after that, best, and now they revamped and it's terrible.
That's always how it goes.
We maybe are going to get one more season out of Summer House to like see the aftermath and pick up the pieces, but
they're trying to like not show any aftermath, and honestly it's just going to die out and fizzle out sooner. So, I mean, Carl said it best. When Carl like was reading Amanda, like, you're gonna just leave your whole relationship and destroy your friend group for some guy who has like 4 different girlfriends who doesn't even think this is serious. I mean, when she was like heard, that was the most upset she had gotten that whole day. That was the most emotion I saw from her. And it came from the best possible source, because if Carl Radke is telling you that your life is a mess and you need to get it together, you need to really contemplate where you're at and what trajectory you want to go on.
Well said. And he's shown a lot of growth.
Yes,
and
I'm proud of Carl.
And Lindsay's relationship,
beautiful,
amazing.
Yes.
And a lot of them on the cast, I have a lot more respect for watching the reunion than I did throughout the season or the few episodes we were able to stomach. But that's not really what we're here to talk about. I just felt it was important to put that out there because we did want to catch up on the crazy of it all, because it obviously from episode 1 is going to tie in to this season.
Yes. So we wanted to say welcome to Tea and 5G
Yeah, with Matt and Courtney.
And I hope everyone's having a great day, except for you, Wes and Amanda.
I hope your day's shit.
Your pillows always be hot, your showers always be cold, and that we never see you on Bravo ever again. Toots.
Or at least every time you appear on Watch What Happens Live, I hope you both have explosive diarrhea.
I have a theory.
Okay.
Okay? Hear me out. So none of it was making sense, and they weren't able to answer any of those questions, like why there was no foresight into like launching this relationship, because it caused more harm than good. And everyone was saying it's a career move, blah blah blah. And West even was heard telling a girlfriend like they couldn't date outside the Bravo sphere, which was interesting. But
ooh, good catch. Clocked it.
Yeah, definitely clocked it. But it made me think that this move, like both of them, I'm sorry, their careers are kind of in the shitter. You know what I mean? They're not really going anywhere. And I think they were trying to elevate and branch out. And I think this was a plea, or like maybe not a plea, but I think this was like a gimmick to try to get on Traders.
You don't think it's real? You think they did this as a like career move?
They tried to make that villain and then stay silent. I think if we see them on
don't do that
Traders,
to us.
I feel this was planned. And
You heard it here first.
Yeah, I think this was kind of like a way to get out of the summer house aspect and like onto different things.
Well, I don't want them on the city. Let's be clear.
No,
but that's a very, very interesting theory, and time will tell, because we will be talking about Traders on here. Mm-hmm. We love Traders, and who knows, you may even see us on Traders soon, so. Mm-hmm. But let me say, I'm digging in the city. I feel like in the city is what I wanted Summer House to be towards the end, because we're all in our 30s. No one our age has a frat party every weekend. That's crazy. I want to see your life. I want to see your kids. I want to see your friends. I want to see
your apartment, all the things.
Exactly. Yeah. Housewives, but not.
I like all the like little places they go that it's like you have to go into like a Jimmy John's and then up into the attic and then
you're in a bar.
You're in a speakeasy.
It's so New York.
Something.
I love it.
Yes, this is what I love. It's like that kind of stuff. I can't with the Amanda and Kyle of it all. Like, I don't know what they're doing and why she keeps like looking at these places that she never intends to move to. Like, she had everyone over to pack for her and she didn't even like have the apartment yet, or like it like
I know. And the comment that he can buy new, like he can get that, it's just crazy because she's the one who initiated the move. Mm-hmm.
She's mean to him.
She is mean to him. And you're kind of seeing another side to their relationship that I don't think you got to see on Summer House. And even when Amanda tells their friends, okay, yeah, I got a place. Oh, that one fell through. So actually I'm moving into an unfurnished one that is going to be a year long. Obviously, if you're buying furniture, you're getting a new apartment, you're signing a year lease, you're moving out.
Yeah.
It's over.
Right.
And I don't understand the spectacle of it all. Like, are we dragging this out for the show?
Well, yeah, if she moves out, she knows that without Kyle, there's no cameras. This is Kyle's deal. And I think that's what her resentment towards him stemmed from. Like, I think she thinks that everyone doesn't like her and it's Kyle's fault that they don't like her because they show her in a bad light or he embarrasses her or whatever. Like, everything is Kyle's fault. And to an extent, like, he's done some messed up stuff. I'm not saying he didn't. But she loves to play the victim. And then every so often you'll catch her and her mean side. She tries really hard to not show that on camera, but you get glimpses. Like, remember when they went to do the cookie cheers or whatever and everyone started eating their cookie immediately and Wes went to go take a bite and she's like, we're saving that for cheers, and he immediately like tried to like put it down.
Already controlling.
She does those little nagging things to pick away, and she always would do that at Kyle too, and then sit there and be like, you're so mean to me, and cry victim. But like, she's just as nasty.
She is nasty because look at, even when you have Danielle and she's talking to her boyfriend. Mm-hmm. Danielle is like, okay, my biggest issue I've had on other shows, Summer House, was the fallout with her and Lindsay. And Amanda when Lindsay and Danielle decide to try to take baby steps and they show up at the brunch, Amanda's the one who's pissed. You see it all over Amanda's face. And then you find out there's like a group chat and Amanda's running her mouth and saying all of these things like, oh, she's talking with a married man. Okay, well, girl, Wes is speaking to a married woman. And then you've got just like the whole hypocrisy of it all. Like, you're literally cheating on your husband with Wes. The timeline doesn't add up no matter what you say. It's not even like alleged to me. Like, I feel I don't believe you, and neither does anyone else. And a lot of the questions that they were asked about it, they either look up or look to the left. You're a liar.
Yeah.
You're a liar.
Or did weird things with their mouths. I was like, what are they doing? Is that a tick? Like a facial tick? But I've never seen that before. It looked like anxiety, or maybe it was the beta blockers or something. But I kept clocking that as well. I was like, what is that? And they both kept doing that. Like, she would not look at Sierra when Sierra was looking at her.
It's the face of a liar.
She could not look her in the eye. The only time she looked over at Sierra was when Sierra was like upset looking down or talking to somebody else. The second Sierra locked eyes on Amanda, Amanda could not return the eye contact. Immediately, eyes went up, down, all around, or she just went into a blank stare.
When she's like, it's a break, it's to work on us, we're not dating other people. Well, make that make sense. We know that's a lie. Is this whole thing for the show? Is there any reality to this? And at the same time, do you think maybe Kyle's no longer in on the joke? Like, Kyle's actually, like, this is the most real we've ever seen from him in the city. And maybe it's just because we're not only seeing the frat boy party on the weekend, but
he's invested his whole life into this.
He is, but now we're finally getting to see a side of Amanda that you never did before, like you were touching on. I even saw, we're in the blogs, and I even saw where a girl from her high school talked about her and her high school 9 clique.
That's right.
And how they were awful, and they swapped boyfriends in and out, and how she's exactly how she acts on the show.
Would try to ruin people's lives. Was a mean girl, yeah.
And
I could see it too. I heard she was a mean girl, and I mean, she gives those vibes.
Yeah, she does.
And if she can't be a mean girl, then she's got to play the victim, because God forbid she look like a bully, because she cannot see herself as a bully.
And she's like, I told everyone about our arrangement. No one had a negative reaction. To your face, are you crazy?
Why did it matter about everybody else's reaction? Why does everyone else need to weigh in on your relationship for you to make a decision?
Well, you want to weigh in? Let's weigh in on her formula. Her formula is, you're not single, I'm not single, which, okay, she's not wearing her ring as she's saying that.
I know, and he was.
Weird. And then she's like, we're going to meet up 2 times a week. We're going to continue therapy.
Therapy
is a formula for disaster.
Yeah. They don't know how to move on from their issue. It just keeps reoccurring, or maybe defaulting back to that because they need to part ways. Some people just need to see it as like, this was not, the intentions were never there.
I agree. Do you think?
I don't think the love was ever there. It was like the lust, the camera, the illusions, but now the smoke has settled and we're seeing the true.
Well, she's like, my biggest fear was losing you. Do you think her biggest fear was losing Kyle or losing the money?
And the show and everything, because she knew she lost everything.
The reality, notoriety.
The friends, the camera, everything. And that's why she's so depressed.
Well, the whole, are you in love with me? He asked her first. She deflects. She's like all awkward about it. And then tries to flip it on him. And he's like, bitch, I asked you first.
And then tries to be like, you're such a liar. You're not even a good liar. I'm like, wow. Honestly, it gets to the point when she opens her mouth, I'm like, ugh, batshit crazy Petula. Like, oh.
Oh, that's great. Amanda batshit Petula.
Yeah.
Batshitula.
Here we go. Batshit crazy Petula.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't think I can stomach talking about Kyle and Amanda any longer, so I'm glad we checked them off. Let's go down the list and continue to talk the city.
All right. Yes.
Up next, let's talk about Kimmy. Okay?
Okay.
Bravo. If you're going to bring another Libra on and it's not me, we need to have me in on the casting, because it's rare that I don't like another Libra. And you have somehow, over the last, 20 years, put every damn Libra I don't like on a show. I have to say.
Now, to be
I don't care
honest,
for
I
Kenny.
think they're trying really hard to push an agenda with Kenny, and Kenny is like aware of it, and he's not okay with it. That's like, Libras are social people.
Who's pushing the narrative, production or the cast?
If you thought someone was trying to like look or talk or make it seem like our relationship was negative in any way, or made it sound like you were talking bad about our relationship,
I would be defensive.
You would be just as defensive. Yes.
Of course.
I think the way we're seeing him is how he's reacting to people talking and using certain keywords that are like what people fixate on when the intention or the meaning may not have been there. So I can understand, and those are his reactions.
I hear you, but what I don't like is I feel like he got caught, and yeah, okay, Andreas messed up with the murky word or whatever.
Yeah.
Ultimately, this came from Kyle talking about the spark. Andreas admits that there's no spark.
Mm-hmm.
The girl deflects completely because he's given her this ridiculous narrative. The spark only means one thing.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, but you meant this, and it's because your mom. And I don't like that every time something happens, and I don't mean this, like, in a bad, like, in a way, like, I'm not heartless. I feel horrible that Kenny has gone through what he's gone through.
Yeah.
But every time someone confronts you with something on the show or confronts your behavior, are we going to use that card? Every time.
You know what? Honestly, I appreciate how he doesn't get so angry where he's like yelling at the women. Like, he's able to like get his point across without it coming off aggressive. And I appreciate that. I felt bad for him because his friend was such a bad friend to him. And I feel like kind of like tried to put him under the bus a little bit.
Are you talking about Gavin?
Yeah.
Okay.
And how he reacted to that as well. Obviously,
yeah, but
there's
friends
no spark there.
It depends on how close you are as friends. In Libras, we get close with friends like we build a familial bond. And I feel that we can say things with friends that we can't say with other people. And we can pick in ways that we can't with other people.
Yeah.
And I think that friend thought they had that bond, but Kenny is so damn sensitive and petty because Libra, hello.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't here for it on camera. And he thought maybe, okay, I'm going to confide in my friend at least on camera. My friend's not going to do that because he knows my limits. And in this moment, the production team had an agenda when Gavin went in.
Yeah. Gavin
they were like, go in, say what you know. And Gavin's like, I got this shit. We're close. I can say it.
Mm-hmm.
And it backfired on him. And then he storms out. He makes a whole scene. He's a drama queen, which isn't, I mean, that what Libra is not going to be cast as that. But
also, I think obviously there's no spark there. You can tell that there's not really a big spark there. I don't feel it. I don't see it. It looks a little like, and he looks like he's already kind of freaking out with that relationship, but it already being questioned, and he knows she moved from across the country.
She's fine. He bought her a Chanel bag because he made her mad the night before.
Well, he already had that run-in with Lindsay, who was like, oh my God. And so that put him on the defense. And then other people talking about his relationship. And I know he has the self-awareness enough to know how that's going to come across and make him look. So he's not going to want to look like an asshole. So now he's defending this relationship that still he doesn't really know about, but he's going to feel pressure to stay in this relationship because it looks worse if all those rumors were true, and then it looks like he just like moved this girl around, played with her feelings, and was the bad guy. So I think he's kind of stuck in a really bad position, and he's being defensive about something that like he's not that.
Do we think you're going to walk into a reality show and it's all going to be cakewalk? You're on the wrong network.
That's true. The web we weave.
You're 2 tiers above Zeus baddies. Like, you know what I mean? Come on. You're not in a network where we're making wholesome family television. Us as viewers are here to watch the crazy. Like, we're here to watch.
But he also said it was the drama. First year of his mom passing.
And that's what I'm saying. And I don't mean to be heartless, but every situation that you are going to come off looking like the bad guy, you're not allowed to throw that card on the table. With every one of them, and I know I'm gonna be the villain, it was too much
for him to like handle. I think he just needed some time and space.
They both have these like ideas of grandeur, delusions of grandeur, when really they don't understand the level of work. Lindsay's been here 10 years before she walked. It's not season 1 for Lindsay of the city. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Kenny, you've got Whitney over here bitching and crying and complaining that she doesn't have any girlfriends in the city, and yet the one time in this episode that they all go out, she stays home to film YouTube videos. And I get that that's your career, but you also have a job. And Lindsay's an influencer too, but she's clocked in, aligned, and doing the work she needs to be doing right now.
How are you going to rely on somebody else to make you friends too? I just don't understand that.
Yeah, I don't either.
Put in the work. I would never expect you to find me friends.
This is reality television. What is a friend anyway?
Although I want to weigh in on all your friends, and I want you to weigh in on my friends as well. I would just never be expect. Or if you're dating someone, then their friends are automatically your friends. Hello, you just got new friends.
And if not, that's weird. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
And
you're not gonna insert yourself into their social circle or lives, then you're gonna be outside of it. And you're moving back.
Well, Lexi, we heard more from her, Andrea's wife, and she, straight up, as Kenny's coming in being passive aggressive and being like, someone in the circle was running their mouth, and she's like, it's me.
Yeah.
Well, let's go on and say it since you're going to be passive aggressive about it. And I love Andreas, and I love that he clocked that awkward energy, and he was like, whoa, what's going on?
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, he flubbed and he messed up when he said murky, but also there's a culture and language barrier here.
Yeah.
It's not like he understands our sayings, and he may not understand what losing the spark means when Kyle's running his mouth. And Kyle should have been held to that level of accountability. It's crazy because a Libra's in our emotions. We're like a 2-liter if we're pissed or really upset, and we'll absorb, and you're shaking that 2-liter, but then the cap pops off and it's and everything explodes. And then it's the bottle's empty now. You know what I mean? So now it's going to get to Kyle and the bottle's going to be empty. And Andreas and his wife took the beating for shit Kyle was saying.
Yeah. Gavin too, but Gavin kind of deserved it. I'm sorry.
Gavin's a shady queen.
He is a shady queen.
I'm just saying.
I was like, ooh, watch out for the short ones. They're the sassy ones.
Yeah, well, in Libras, when we're hurt, we get petty. And Kenny's petty. So what episode are we in? 3 now? 4? Maybe? I don't know. They go fast. It feels like one, a blink, life. But we're going to see some crazy shit from Kenny. Because he's activated now. And he's pissed.
And he's pissed.
And he thinks Gavin's jealous, and that's his best friend. You know what I mean?
Gavin was giving jealousy. What's Gavin's birthday? Do we have it?
I do. I forget, though. Oh, we're going to have to go back and find those notes. We'll come back prepared next time.
Gavin.
Lindsay. Well, actually, before we talk Lindsay, should we play a game of Keep It Cute or put it on mute? Want to?
Well, I guess I can't say no. Do I want to?
All right. Keep it cute or put it on mute. Beta blockers before accountability.
Oh, well, let's mute that because
Mute.
I want truth.
Mute. Keep it cute or put it on mute. Passive aggressive social media post.
Oh, I feel like this is a trick question. Passive aggressive social media posts. I mean, I would rather know who they're speaking of.
Yeah, be a bull. If you're gonna be about it, be about it. Yeah, keep it cute. And we're gonna put that one on mute.
Yes. And the rest go to mute.
Come to the table. All right, our last one. Keep it cute or put it on mute. Lindsay's side comments throughout the reunion, throughout in the city.
Oh, I love Lindsay's side comments.
Keep it cute. I love it too. When Lindsay's like, I didn't learn a thing, I was clapping.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking it.
Andy, I just thought of something. I haven't learned anything today.
What about the country star that she's dating?
Oh,
I had never heard of him, but that's not saying a lot. I don't know country music.
I don't either. Oh, he's interesting.
What was his name? Dustin something?
Uh-huh.
What does he sing?
I don't know. I don't know him.
I mean, I don't know. I think Lindsay could do better. I don't know.
Yeah, there's something about his mouth that just like made me feel like he was a little.
Maybe not like you.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't. It was sus. Okay, it was sus.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll get to know a little bit more about him, but I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I love that the dynamic that Lindsay brings to this show. I feel like it's not just like her herself, but she's brought a lot of really cool players. Like, I love Georgina.
Yeah.
And I love when Georgina showed up to the party and she had the black Chanel and she was like, I came from work. And I was like, girl, I already know you came from work because I clocked that black Chanel in your work closet. And I'm like, we're like best friends with her already. I just can feel it. I love it. And I love her dry, like, I mean, she's not, it's like blunt and it comes off dry, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's because she can't make facial expressions. She's had too much Botox.
That. She's like, I wondered why you're staring at my face, and then I remembered. Oh, girl.
She's like, I swear I'm making expressions right now.
If that's a problem you're gonna have, that's a problem you want to have. Like,
for sure.
Especially for the show.
Yeah.
Like, honey, remain emotionless. I promise. Don't let the show wrinkle you. I have to say, though, I don't know about Yvonne.
Oh, I forget about... Oh, God.
I guess when I say I like the girls that Lindsay brings to the show, I mean I like Georgina. Because Yvonne is weird.
Yeah, okay, thank you. When you said I don't know how I feel about her... I
lied. I knew how I felt. Okay, all right, I take it back. I was being passive-aggressive. I don't like Yvonne. And I think her husband's weird.
I think both of them.
They keep doing that weird face in their interviews where they're like... And their teeth, like, in their, like, skin, they, like, make these goofy-ass faces. Like, a 12-year-old filming himself on his dad's camera for the first time. Like,
you know when some people talk and you're just, like, staring at them, like, when are you going to be done? And you're not even listening.
Mouth agape, like...
But you're like, I would rather watch paint dry. That was like them. I learned that my knees face inward when my feet are lined up. And when my knees are lined up, my feet face outward. And you know how I learned that? Because they were speaking, and I was so distracted and so bored that I would rather stare at my knees and my legs.
I'm literally crying. And Yvonne is jobless, not toothless, or what is it? Yeah, no, jobless, not homeless. That's right. They bore me.
Oh, I thought it was homeless, not toothless.
And then they're talking toothless, babies, not homeless. And I'm like, I don't know that either of you is mature enough. The way you act and on the show in front of the camera, you're not comfortable, and it makes me uncomfortable.
Like lunch she picked up and like showed up at his workstation, it looked like she was intruding. It also kind of looked like they don't spend very much time together, and she just they were like just meeting each other.
Yeah, when she's like, yeah, I'm 22, I believed her. Frontal lobe not developed and mature. I was like, yeah, 22, but no, 39.
That's insulting. As someone who's 38.
I mean...
I'm sorry, I would never identify as 22. That's like my niece's age. Like, no, I'm sorry. I don't even relate. Like, I'm not saying anything bad, but like, I don't want to be mistaken for anything younger than 30 at this point. That's like an insult to my like intelligence and wisdom and my like...
Yeah, 30s like perf.
Yeah.
Like, your 30s are actually way better than your 20s. And I feel like there's a whole generation that was scared to death of 30.
No, I put in my tenure, bitch. Like, I want some respect.
Literally. That is right. I just have to say, I like the dynamic. Well done, bravo.
Yeah.
And not to backpedal, but I'm a shady bitch. But I call it like I see it.
Yeah.
And I've had a lot to say about the way Andy Cohen has been running reunions lately. It's quite frankly annoyed me, and we low-key started a petition to have Mark Francis from Ladies of London replace him. But not to keep beating a dead horse and go back to Summer House. I have to say he did pretty good at that reunion. The questions weren't inappropriate. I don't know that we got anywhere, but that wasn't his fault that they wanted to be high and dance around everything. I feel like he allowed everyone in there to say how they felt and like gave them an actual moment to do that.
I don't know. He quieted Lindsay a lot.
I didn't appreciate that in the end.
I can see why Lindsay rolls her eyes and is annoyed with him.
But if I just spent 10 hours filming and it was a waste of my time, I'd be pissed too. Some of those people are paid per episode. What a waste of everyone's money.
Andy has favorites and Lindsay is not on that list.
I don't know. He laughed off when she was like, whatever. After 10 years, you say shit you wouldn't say to someone who just became your boss. You know what I mean?
And he tried to like put things into perspective for them a few times, which I did appreciate that. I did. And I think that's why you're saying he did better in this reunion than other times.
I'm not bowing down. I'm just saying,
And
let's keep it moving in that direction.
If that was the case, then I feel like he should have held their feet to the fire a little bit more instead of just like trying to rephrase the question or the answer to them. Like, obviously they knew what everyone was saying. They didn't have an answer.
Yeah, if you're going to do that, have them write it in a script and read it off a cue card.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day. I do agree.
If you're not going to hold their feet to the fire, why are you acting like you're being some kind of translator, mediator, or like negotiator? He didn't really say anything that wasn't being said.
Does he have full control over that? You know what I mean? At the same time, if there's no accountability and they come back next season,
Mark would have roasted them.
Then I'm like, okay, fuck
in the
that.
most elegant.
If he allows them to not come back, if he puts them on pause, makes them think about what they've done. Wes, I don't want to ever see that little troll again on my television, but
he's done.
Then I'll be like, okay, yeah, he's actually holding them accountable for answering nothing and wasting 10 hours of everyone's day.
And
then I'll be like, okay.
I will be so mad at you if you allow that filth.
Madder than we were at your fashion last season, because it was not seasons before.
Do not invite that filth. It will just. Ugh.
We were on one today. We came ready.
We did.
We had a little extra Chipotle seasoning in our sauce today. Let me tell you. All right. I mean, I love it. You know, we didn't come here to sip iced tea and make friends on the porch. We're not Sutton.
It's not Sunday tea.
I'm not Sutton Brown, baby. I'm Erica Jane, or what?
Or what?
Literally. All right. Well, until next time, it's been a blast. And thanks for listening to Reality in 5D with Matt
and Courtney.
Bye.
Bye.